A mother wanted her son to get into medical school. She took the door off its hinges, so she could watch him 24 hours a day, to force him to stay awake. She only gave him small amounts of food at every meal even though he was a growing boy. But after all her efforts, her son Mike's grades didn't go up. They went down. The mother thought Mike just wasn't focused enough, so she humbled herself and worked as a maid for rich women. She did this to get special pills from them that were supposed to improve focus. After taking the pills, Mike's grades did get better, but the mother still wasn't satisfied. She went online and asked people to recommend even stronger pills. After taking the new pills, Mike's grades shot up to first place. This made the mother ecstatic, but the side effects of the pills slowly started to show. During an exam, Mike's vision suddenly went blurry. Then he started having severe hallucinations. His eyes were bloodshot. His brain was constantly overstimulated. In a daze, he felt like he had gotten into medical school, but in reality his nose was bleeding nonstop. Finally, Mike collapsed and passed out. After he was taken to the hospital, his mother rushed over, but her first reaction wasn't to care about Mike's health. She urgently asked how much of the exam he had finished. When she found out he hadn't finished, she immediately demanded that he go back to the exam room. Even though Mike said he wasn't feeling well, his mother didn't care at all. She just kept pushing him to go back and take the exam, and she made him take another pill. When the scores came out, Mike got a B in one subject. That was the subject he was taking when he passed out. When the mother saw Mike's score, instead of comforting him, she exploded in anger. She yelled about how much she had sacrificed over the years. The intense pressure and guilt made it hard for Mike to breathe. He could only go to the balcony to get some air and relieve the stress. But his mother didn't reflect on herself at all. Instead, she became even more obsessed with his education. To make sure Mike got into medical school, she went to see a college counselor. She proudly bragged about how great her son's grades were, but the counselor burst her bubble. He explained the harsh reality to her. He said Mike's current grades weren't good enough for medical school, because other students had already finished all of high school, but Mike had only just finished middle school. To help Mike catch up faster, the mother increased the dose of the pills. She had no idea she was pushing Mike closer to death. Soon the education board found out that parents were abusing drugs. They demanded that all students take a drug test, but the parents all protested. With no other choice, the education board threatened to ban the students from taking the college entrance exam. When the test results came out, everyone was shocked. Almost every student had taken banned drugs. These drugs were meant to treat ADHD, but taking them for a long time could seriously damage the mind. Mike's test results were the scariest of all. His body not only contained banned drugs, it also had a lethal amount of illegal drugs. If he kept taking them, he could die. At the same time, Mike didn't want to let his mother down, so he asked her for more pills. He watched as his mother poured out the pills one by one. Mike stared at them like a thirsty child.